These are 5 things that I just adore about Sarasota Tim. That's right. There's just so many, endless amount of things to admire about Sarasota Tim.
Timmer!
But I want to give you just 5 for now. So let's start with number 1. Tim is fearless. That's right. He is not afraid to look right into that camera and look you in the eye and tell a lie. He has no fear. He's not afraid to contradict himself. He'll say that he is leaving Florida never to return and then return to Florida and tell you how great it is. He's not afraid to contradict himself at all. There's many more examples of that, but we don't have all day, do we? So let's move along. He's not afraid to do the same video over and over and over again and act as if it's brand new and fresh and a new idea. Number 2, Tim is great with numbers. That's right. If you can understand Tim math, well, then you're a better person than I am. But Tim is amazing with numbers. Here's an example. Now, Tim took a loan for a $40,000 car, and he says he's driving around in his free car.
Timmy!
That's right. It's free. $40,000 loan plus the interest, which is, I don't know how much, but to Tim, that's free. And he says that the gas is free. Yeah. He's driving around in a free car and the fuel, everything is free. Once he leaves that trailer and gets in that car, it's a free ride. It's a free ride. Oh, and let's not forget that 66,000 equals 180,000 when it comes to Tim's subscribers. Remember? Beautiful souls. And if you've ever watched any of his Retire at 62 Social Security videos, you know his math is amazing because every time he does one of those videos, the money that you're leaving on the table, if you don't do it at 62, it changes. It goes from 20,000 to 50,000 to 100,000. It doesn't matter. It just, each video, it's a different number of what you're leaving on the table if you wait a couple years and do it at 65 or 67. He's amazing with numbers. Now, speaking of the retire at 62 and Social Security, that's right, number 3. Tim's a financial advisor. You got to admire that, right? Now, this is a guy that has a EIDL, a $40,000 car loan, and he just got a new credit card. But you know what? He's debt-free. That's right. He claims to be debt-free. Now, if that's not a financial advisor, I don't know what is. Wouldn't you take advice from him? I mean, come on. You just went out and got a brand new 2020 Honda Accord Touring Edition with tinted windows and tire shine. And you got a new credit card at BJ's. And you stated that you had an EIDL that is going to be $300 a month and you are come to grips with it. It's going to be the rest of your life. But somehow you turned it all around and you are debt free. That's the kind of financial advice I wanted, because I want to go out and buy a brand new car and some other things and be debt free as well. So there you go. That's number 3 on my list. Now that's going to take us on to number 4. That's right. Number 4 is Tim. He lives in a full-time in an RV, so that he is an RV expert. That's right. Just because he looks at a Class C and calls it a Class A, that doesn't mean anything. He's still an RV expert. Here, folks, this is an old blind guy who sits in his mommy's basement, according to some people. I'm not an RVer, but let me school you on RVs. Class B. Now, Class B is the smallest. Why it doesn't go A, B, C, D, but it doesn't go in order, but Class B is the smallest. That's a converted van. Those vans that they build out and they come with everything, you know, the wet bathroom and everything. Those little vans, that's a Class B. A Class C. Now, a Class C is something like, we'll say, like a like a U-Haul truck that you would rent. You know, the little pickup truck front with the little thing over the top where the bed and the little that's a Class C. Now a Class A, that looks more like a bus. You know, it's the big thing. It's the biggest. So yes, in order from big to small is Class A, then Class C, and then Class B. Now, that's just the driving one, the ones that you drive and you can get up and turn around and go into your home. It's not the tow behinds like a trailer, like Tim's almighty best top-of-the-line Flagstaff. We're talking about the other kind. Now, speaking of Class C's, the reason why he was talking about that is, I guess, one of his beautiful souls told him it would be a good idea for him to get rid of the Tundra and the Flagstaff, buy a Class C, and tow the Honda, and he can just go travel. That clicked the light bulb in Tim's little pea brain. He rattled it around, and you could hear it rolling around, banging into stuff, and little lights went off, and he was like, that's a good idea. Now, if he only knew what a Class C was. And the other thing is, can you flat tow a Honda Accord, new 2024 Touring Edition with tinted windows and tire shine? Can you flat tow one of those? Or is Tim going to need to go buy a new trailer? Or is he just going to do it because he's an expert, and when he fucks it all up, it won't be his fault? But it doesn't matter because it's a free car anyway. Who cares? Last but not least, we're already at number 5. That's right. The fifth reason that I just adore Sarasota Tim. He's a regular man on the street. That's right. He's a man's man. That's right. He is one of the people. And he has the finest. That's right. Salt of the earth followers. Oh boy. These people, yeah, they would never say a disparaging word ever. And Tim, I mean, when he's out in public, let's face it, Tim has less social awareness than someone on the spectrum. This guy, he can't read social clues for anything. He sticks a camera in anybody's face. He annoys people. He doesn't care whether he's in a casino, on a cruise ship, or just out walking around or going through Walmart, poking and touching and squeezing everything. He has no concept of society and the people around him at all. It's just Tim's world, and we're just honored to live in it. And we thank you, Tim, for allowing us to breathe the same air as the mighty Sarasota Tim. You see, because Tim's latest thing, the one new thing that he actually decided to do, was he's going to go out and he's going to ask people who they're voting for and why. Because, you know, our man on the street, he's in the know. That's right. The guy that tells you, turn off the TV. Don't be watching that Fox and that CNN and those housewives. Your head's not a garbage can, people. Don't even deal with that stuff. That's right. So Tim doesn't watch TV or the news or CNN or none of that stuff. So how does he even know what the policies are, or what they're campaigning on, or what anything is? How does he know if he doesn't keep up on these things? But yet he's out stuffing his little microphone in people's faces and asking them a very private question like, who are you voting for? It's none of your damn business, Flathead Tim. But hey, stay tuned for more on our favorite Florida filmmaker. That's right, our flim-flamin' flounder from Florida, Timmy! Yeah, now, trust me, I'm not going to watch his 10 videos a day because, as I said on Thursday when we were talking about Tim, Tammy's gone now. The guy has nothing to do and all day to do it. He's lonely. He's bored. He got nothing to do. So he's going to film every damn thing and the same thing over and over and over again. He's going to show you how to make an egg every morning. He's going to show you how to make coffee every morning. He's going to show you how he gets Wawa coffee every morning. He's going to go to that park and climb that tower every single day. He's going to wash that Honda every other day, and you're going to be along for the ride. Every morning chat, every crushing it for Christ. Now we even got evening chats. So hang on to your hats, folks, because Tim got nothing to do. But I'm not going to watch everything, but because unlike Tim, the man who retired early so he could go out and live life. But unlike Tim, yeah, I actually do have a life, and I'm actually out doing shit. So I ain't got time for Timmy's 10, 12 videos a day. But hey, you don't have to agree with me. That's never the point here. What is the damn point? The point is, this is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
He doesn't lie to you. Beware of the bats. They might just poop on your head.
What we do here is go back.